Welcome to USATF Journey to Gold Zone podcast, and I'm Amy Begley.
And I'm Rob Mullet.
And we're here with two really special guests after a really amazing day today. We have Wesley Kiptoo and we have Parker Wolfe. We're here to talk about World Cross Country Championships held in Tallahassee.
How are you guys feeling right now? It's a couple hours after the race.
For me, I'm recovered, so yes, I'm ready to go to the next race.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I didn't feel so good. Went pretty deep in that race, so took a couple hours to just recover and get rehydrated, but we're good now.
How was it out there today? On the course with the obstacles, but also with how warm it was. I think even for Tallahassee this time of year, it was a little warmer than usual.
Yeah, for me, coming from Flagstaff, it's been nothing but cold weather, so it was definitely a shock having to run in like 80% humidity and 80 degrees. So it was good though. I mean, it made it hard for everybody, which I didn't mind. So
I think for me it's almost the same, just like the obstacles. I was expecting to be like just normal, but then when I got there, it's just like different. And the sun, I was expecting to be just like smooth run through, and it was actually the hardest for me. So, but the heat was getting me a little bit at the end. So that was, not what I was expecting.
Of all of the obstacles today, which was the most challenging for you guys?
I think for me, it was the sun. The sun was like you run through, and then you're moving backward, like one step forward, one step back, half a step back, and yeah. But the water and the looks was fine for me. So.
Yeah, I'd say the sand was actually hard for me as well. You just kind of sink into it and don't get much back. I also thought for me the logs were hard. I'm a shorter guy, so getting over those was not great, but it was all right.
I think general consensus of everyone that said anything about the obstacles today, the sand is being number one, most challenging.
Well, they thought the roller coaster, then going into after that the sand, they're like that just two back to back was not nice.
Yeah, it was definitely tough.
And the women thought the sand kept expanding and going. They thought it was longer each time.
It felt like that.
But I will say the obstacles are probably where the most spectators were. So how was that today on a U.S. course?
That was fun. I mean, they were really, really loud. They had the USA chants going. I was surprised how many people came out, and around those like the roller coaster ramp and then the like alligator area was really loud. It was awesome.
And it was very loud when I laid the fast loop, and you were just like, "Let's go Team USA," and I was like, I just find myself like just running way harder than what I was expecting, and then just like so excited. So yeah.
So speaking about everyone cheering and getting excited, right?
Yeah.
That first lap. We want to hear what you did, because a lot of people love to say full send, and everyone's like, "What's he doing?" He is full send. So how did that race go for you? Like, what was that a plan? Did you just get excited? What was your thought process on that first lap? Because we loved it with all the chants, but
the plan was like to just get to the front, because how cross country it is. Sometimes you get stuck at the back and you can't even get a chance to go again to the lead. I'm always like aggressive for cross country, and I always like to go to the front, so that way you know what is going on. And with the obstacles, I didn't want to be like back there and then just like, oh, I'm stepping in a wood, like falling down, or I did not want to get out of the course and feel like I have injury or something that I could prevent, rather than just like running at least fast and know where you're going. And I just end up like everybody was just slowing down, and I was like, okay, I can't stop, I can't slow down, it feels comfortable for me, and I just keep going. And then where I get the rhythm, and then everybody just like now singing and just running, so yeah.
Well, we love watching the race today for sure. That was good. That was very inspiring for people. Thank
you. Yeah. And again, the crowd was like loud, so around like the water, and they just like, "Let's go Team USA," and I didn't even feel like I stepped in the water, because my foot was just still dry, and I just find myself like just running, feeling some energy and a lot of support. So that was special. Yeah.
I think you already mentioned it, Parker, but were you expecting that level of crowd today for World Cross?
I was not. Yeah, I thought it would be a little bit of a smaller crowd, and maybe some just like running nerds hanging out, but it was awesome. There was a ton of people there. It was louder than I could have imagined, so it was awesome.
Oh, Wesley, you had a little bit of an issue getting here, though. You got here pretty late, right?
Yeah. Rough travel. It just, I think with the snow coming from Flagstaff, our flight got delayed a little bit, and we kind of like missed our connection flight from Dallas to here, and we had to like sleep in Dallas and then get up the next day. And luckily, there was only like one flight that we could get in the morning, and we have to come to an airport. It's like 2 hours, 30 minutes from here. So the only option that we have is just to go there and then drive over here. And by the time we got here, it was already late, and they already like closed the course. And so we just went there and we saw the course, and then we went for shakeout, and then we slept, and then today morning we just go there and rest. Yeah.
So you really didn't get to see the obstacles the day before, right?
Not much. Yeah, just pictures, but it's different when you're there.
The pictures are definitely different.
Yeah.
Since you only saw the pictures, which one was the most different from the pictures to the actual thing?
It kind of, cause I think the alligators, like when you see in the picture, it's just like flat, but when you are like seeing actually, it's just like, oh, it's the real one. So, and it was a little bit higher. So yeah, with the sun, cause you could not see that, but and then until you run through and then you feel how it is, but. Yeah, almost everything was just different. Yeah.
So the women talked about the hill going into the mud was also challenging as well. Did you guys feel that, especially maybe on the fifth lap?
Yeah. I thought it was hard going from the alligators up the hill and then into the mud. Kind of was just a lot, and you had to do it 5 different times. And so I found myself, that's where I would lose focus a lot. It was kind of through that area, just got pretty tough, and then the other ones were able to kind of get through a little easier. So I'd say that like section was the hardest for sure.
There's a big change in surface there. I think you go from the crushed oyster shell to artificial mud, I guess, enhanced mud. So definitely I can see why that would be challenging.
Yeah.
It wasn't challenging for me, just because on the left side, it was a little drier. Like unless you go to the middle, then you feel the challenging part. But I always like go to the left side, and by then it's just like you're running in a single file. Like nobody's close to you, so you have to like scoot to the right or something. But I did not find any challenging to me. So.
Were you always able to get to that left side, or did you get forced out at any point into the middle of the mud there?
Just always on the left side, because every time I get it, it's just like me and maybe like 3 other people, just, yeah.
So with World Cross Country being in the US in January and then the trial being in December, how far out did you plan to maybe make this team to start with? And then just to follow up on that, how did the course in Portland kind of get you ready for this race, if at all?
I mean, we had this on the calendar since this fall, like early, maybe October-ish, of doing the USA Cross and then, hopefully making the World Cross team. And this was a little bit different than Portland, quite a bit. I think the only similar part was the mud, which was a little worse than Portland. I also felt a little better there, so I was more excited about USA Cross and felt a little more confident going into that, because now you're racing against the whole world, and so it's a different experience. But no, I've had this circled for a while, and it's a fun race. So
for me, we had that plan with my coach. Like I want to race at the USA, and hope to make a team. And we came there with my teammates, and me and Ahmed, we make the team, and 2 of my teammates, they were like very close, but they did not make it. But then again, with like the comparison between the Portland and here, I think the mud and just the surface in Portland was a little bit tough, and here just like the obstacles, yes, but like any other part is just great. So and the crowd too. Like here, the crowd was amazing. So, yeah.
Had either of you run the Tallahassee course previously?
Yeah, I when I was in college, I raced here twice. We did the pre-nationals and nationals, and it was just amazing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I raced twice as well. Nationals with Wesley, and then an ACC meet my junior year. So been here a couple times. A little different course. But,
Yes, yes.
How did the
close.
crowds compare?
Far better than
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, NCAA's was good.
Yeah.
ACC's was good, but this definitely way better.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing. We're like, I know they've had NCAA's here, but this spectators had been way better.
Yeah, it was, and having the bridge over the hill was pretty cool too. So yeah, they did a good job.
I like it a lot. So you're talking about you had this planned, this event, but we hear that maybe there's a little scare this week with the maybe injury.
Yeah, a couple days out, just had some almost like a strain in my quad of some sort, and was debating, what the smart decision was with this, and ultimately ended up being able to race, and glad I did, and didn't make it any worse, it seems. And but yeah, it was definitely like an emotional roller coaster last couple days, just feeling things out. It's hard not being 100% when you're on the line, but we had a good fall block, and so I knew the fitness was there. It was just making sure it was the right decision, so ended up being the right thing to do.
It seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was happy with it.
definitely.
Yeah.
So it seemed like the right decision. We had 3 guys in the top 20, 4th place, and
Yep.
that's pretty good to ask for, and that was pretty good to be able to come out here and run. And we're so glad that you guys both ended up running really well. Like, you inspired the crowd. You guys moved up. You really fought hard. Like you said, you put a lot out there.
Yeah.
The Wesley saying, I'm still a little skeptical that you're recovered right now. But I'm just saying. But I'll take it. Maybe we won't have your race tomorrow, but there is actually a club cross country race tomorrow here. That if you really wanted to go again, we can make that happen.
Not that course again.
Okay,
Yeah, all right.
not that course.
Yeah.
All right, we won't go there, but we are glad that you guys came here and raced and stuff, and we're excited for the next thing. We're really sad that World Cross Country is not again until 29. So what is next for you guys?
For me, some indoor races, hopefully, and maybe some outdoor races too. But staying on the track, unlike Wesley, he's probably not going to spend much time on the track.
Okay.
No. I think for me, the next is half marathon championship in Atlanta.
Exciting.
So I'm just staying more on the roads.
Does that mean that the World Road Running Championships is hopefully on your schedule this year?
Yes. Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah. So the next time I will wear spikes, probably 2029. Make another US team for the cross country. So yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll definitely take that. All right. So you said you didn't quite say what events you might run though.
Probably stick towards 3K, 5K, maybe a 1500, but longer stuff, but not this long. I'm good without doing a 10K for a while. So
I get that.
Yeah.
There is the 5K road champs that might qualify you for world road running.
that's true. I might have to look into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an 82, so we'd love to have you come visit.
Oh, there we go.
So maybe
Okay.
just a little bit.
Yeah. No, I might have to look into that. I don't know what the outdoor plans are, so.
I mean, it's
All
in
up in the air.
Denmark at the end of September. It's the week
Okay.
after the Ultimate Championship. So
There
I
we
mean,
go.
it's the end of the year.
It's true.
It's
Hey,
an off year.
I've run the Fifth Avenue Mile, so I've done something
Okay.
on the road,
There you
and
go.
I really liked it. So never know.
You're gonna be great, man.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll keep pushing it off. I'll keep pushing it off. You can take care of it for me.
Yeah.
You could be on another team with them.
That's true. I could.
So it's
Yeah.
a mile. It's a mile, 5K, and half marathon team.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
So you
Denmark.
make the 5K, I make the half marathon.
Yeah, there we go. Might have to do it.
And the team USA, yeah.
Always pushing for the road. Sorry.
That's all right. I get it.
It seems like you guys get along pretty well. Has there been a good dynamic with the senior men's team this weekend?
I thought so.
Yeah.
We had a good little moment before the race, huddled up. I mean, you're out there racing for a flag, and it doesn't matter what brand you are or what team you're part of. So I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a good time hanging out with these guys.
Did you have much interaction with the U20 men's team, or they kind of let you get on with your own thing?
We talked a little bit to them, but we're so late. By the time we were done, it was like everybody was leaving and we were tired, and so not much. We talked to them a little bit beforehand, but.
Did you leave them any advice as the next generation?
No, I didn't. Probably should have, but hopefully we inspired with our performances.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
That's what we did.
All right,
Yes.
I'll let you get away with that one.
Yes, we inspired with our performances, so
All right.
that's what I'll go with.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
So both you guys train in Flagstaff, different groups, but do you see each other around town? Same workout times? I guess how much interaction do you get between the groups up there?
I see them a good bit. Lake Mary Road, at the track.
Most of the time.
Yeah, we see each other. We don't do much together. Obviously, we have our own separate teams, but we run into each other on easy runs and workouts and stuff all the time.
Yeah. Do you ever go to the bagel run? Is it the bagel run in Flag?
That's for like summertime.
Is it just summer?
Yeah.
I haven't been there long enough,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Wesley would know better than me.
Just until summer, and then that's.
Now we have to say what the bagel run is.
Well, I just know it happens because I've been up there training.
Oh.
But I know it's like a big thing up there.
Yeah.
That and Diablo Burger.
I haven't been there. Have you been to Diablo?
Yeah.
I gotta get on this stuff. I'm new.
So how long have you been there?
6 months, not even, I think. Off and on 6 months, yeah.
All right, okay.
Yep. Just been on the dirt roads.
It sounds like Wesley needs to integrate you.
Yeah, a little bit more,
The things.
apparently. Yeah, I mean, I'm on a team with like 4 NAU guys who went to Northern Arizona, and they don't tell me these things. So.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, man. You're going to have to call that out.
I know.
Wesley's like, oh, man. You're going to be the new cultural person. You're going to be like, all right, guys, we have to do this and
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
We have to
I need to
check
be
box.
introduced.
We're going to have like a 2026 bingo card. You're all going to like cross it off next time we
Yeah.
talk to you. It's
Perfect.
like, how many things have you hit in Flagstaff?
I've only been up to Snow Bowl. I know that. You been up to Snow Bowl?
Yeah, several times.
Yeah. I've been
Have you
up there.
gone all the way up?
No.
No. Oh.
I gotta do
try
these
that,
things.
yeah.
I gotta do these things.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, we have a whole list of things. If you did not have New Year's resolutions, now we have an
Now we got
entire
it.
set of it
Yep.
for you. Okay. I like it.
Perfect.
Are you gonna, take your roommate with you?
Yeah.
I hear you might add another treadmill, by the way.
I don't know. My roommate bought one.
He said you might add a second one. You
No,
could
I'm
have,
just gonna use it.
matching treadmills.
I'm just gonna use his. Yeah, I'll just use his.
Bummer.
No.
We were so excited about this picture.
Nah,
matching treadmills.
I told him I was gonna do that so that he'd buy one, and then I'm just gonna use his.
Matching
so.
treadmill.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I told him that. It's all right. I'll use his. It's perfect. It works out great. We only need one in the house. Yeah.
Put one in the garage.
Yeah. Put one in the garage too, but he's got it. It's all his.
Nice.
All right, I like that.
Yep.
So we heard that your roommate talked about doing some just video games and stuff like that. Now Wesley obviously goes and sees Flagstaff,
Right.
But what do you do with your free time?
Well, I also play some video games. I do some of like the New York Times crosswords and stuff. Okay. I'm getting into that more. But yeah, I've got a PS5. Our whole house is into Madden, NCAA football, 2K. So we've got a good rivalry in the house going on. Yeah.
I like it. Wesley, what do you do?
I watch soccer a lot. So I support team from England, Arsenal. So every time they play, every weekend, I cannot miss anything.
That's good.
But and I watch wrestling, boxing, not wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Boxing.
All
And,
right.
Yeah. And basketball.
Okay.
Yeah. So
now I have to ask you a question about soccer.
yeah,
Are Arsenal actually going to win the league this year, or are they just going to
they are going to
screw
win.
it up right at the end?
No, they are going to win this year. So hopefully take an hold on that and just because every time we go all the way and then 5 matches and then we just screw it up and then we get second again like that and then So hopefully we just hold on.
So
and
optimistic
just,
this year.
Yeah.
So Parker, you were 12th today. That's the highest American finish since 2017. Did you know that, or are you just excited to know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that. So excited to know it. We put together a good team, so I was excited for that and excited for the finish. Glad to be done. Yeah.
Glad to be done. I like
Yeah.
that. All right. right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We really enjoyed having you here, and we're so proud of what you guys did today, and we look forward to the next thing that you guys are doing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congrats.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
so much.
Yep.
Thanks.